What's up, everybody? It's your favorite abusive relationships, favorite nerd. Today we are looking at S.H.Figuarts Injustice Harley. She's pretty awesome. But she comes with a slew of accessories, which we'll talk about. She comes with this trigger finger hand, which holds these guns, which are die cast. I think they're a little big, but it probably is game accurate, so I'm okay with it. And we got the gun metal on there, and then also the handle is painted, and she holds them maybe perfectly, picture perfectly. And this is obviously her left hand, and she also has that option for her right hand. So good to go there. She also comes with a hammer gripping hand for both her left and right, which she can use to hold her hammer. It's a little tight around the grip there, but good to go. We do have some paint muck-ups on there, and actually, yeah, that's actually coming from the finger, so use a little bit of caution when you insert this, but she will hold it, but once she's got it for good. And then same on the other hand. And the hammer itself is quite nice. You got this. It would have been nice if this was painted a different color. This up here, I'm not sure why they didn't do that. The bottom is red, and like it feels like it's all the same wrap, but they just didn't continue the paint throughout, which kind of boggles my mind a bit. All the diamonds are painted and they're nice, and then the gold is painted, and then the perfect bullseye on there is painted as well, so that's nice. She comes with a right fist to counteract her left fist, which is there, and then she comes with a left posing hand, to counteract her right posing hand, which is there. And then she comes with this hand, which holds this accessory, which is another Joker playing card. The Joker came with one. I'm not sure if you can see that real well, but it's outstanding. The detail in it is superb. And the back as well, it's like a laminated piece of paper, and you kind of got to finagle it in there, but once you got it in there, she'll hold it just fine. Very cool accessory. And then she comes with two different faces, angry face, scary face, and Harley face, and that's nice. But I think they go on, like, you take this hair piece and unplug that, and then unplug this face the best you can, and then plug her corresponding face on that you want. And that's actually a pretty nice face too. I actually might keep that one on there as opposed to the smiling face. And then plug her bangs back in. Yeah, I like that. The smiling face is pretty wicked. It's a good sculpt. The eyes have little, reflections in them and stuff, so that's all cool. And then the teeth actually look like they wrap around the face, which can be a problem sometimes when you have open-mouthed accessories. And the same goes for this one. This eye may be looking a little bit too far over that way, but I'm not entirely sure. It's close enough. So let's look at this figure. The other accessory that she comes with, stock, kind of, for lack of a better term, is this Joker knife. So nice blade painted in this green plastic down here in the Joker face. The sculpt is a little muddy, but it's certainly good enough, and that tucks right in there. So let's look at her. The head is on a ball hinge at the top, and so you get your swivel there, and it feels like the neck is doing something, but I can't really tell, and I can't get any articulation out of it, so I'm not quite sure there. But the head is definitely on a ball hinge, so you get the up, and you don't get perfect up. You get it to about there, and then you get down, really good down, and then side to side, no problem. The hair, the ponytail is on a swivel here, and then a ball hinge there, so you can, and then these also swivel at the ball hinge, so you can do pretty much anything you want with the ponytails. They're all painted, and then the buckle is painted, and then the strap around it is painted. This stuff in her hair is all painted. Very nice. So moving down the figure, we got our necklace in there, which is painted, and we have this jacket. These are plug-in pieces, that they're glued in, and they're all sculpted and painted with this metallic gold, which looks nice. I have 2 paint mishaps that I've spotted so far. It's like a red spot there and a red spot there. They're almost symmetrical, so it almost seems purposeful, but I know it is not. And then I think this is all on this color plastic, and then everything else is over top. But the red is clean there, and then it's clean in the back. The Kiss This is very clean. The straps are all painted, and then the buckles are painted as well on the straps. So that's all really, really nicely done. You get a ball joint at the abdomen. It's fairly limited up and back, but you get your swivel out of it with no sort of issue there. And then you have these shoulders, which is a ball peg inside the body, coming out to pretty much a hinged disc. So you get the swivel at the inside the body there, as well as like a slight butterfly joint, and then you get the up and down here with no problem. So articulation is pretty much spot on. You get the red sculpted diamond as well as the flesh painted on there, and then all that the wraps and stuff are all painted. Bicep swivel, I think, is right there, and that looks good, hidden very well. And then you get a ball hinged elbow, getting you way past 90 degrees. Great articulation there, and then but no swivel, which is fine because you got the bicep swivel. This is all this color plastic, and then you got the like purplish gray, and then the maroon painted on there, and then you have another ball hinge at the wrist, giving you a wrist swivel at the ball peg itself, and then the hinge to go this way and that way, and to get it off, very little ball peg there, and you can put whatever hand on that you would like. Moving down the figure, we got her undies poking out there on the torso, and then we have these diamonds that are tattooed on her back, and they are extremely sharp and clean. As far as the pelvis, we got the belt sculpted on, as well as the buckle is painted and sculpted on both sides, and then the hips are on looks like T-jointed. Well, actually, they might be Y-jointed ball joints, but they don't hinder articulation that much at all. You get out to there, and then forward to there, and back to there, and then you get your thigh, your anatomically correct thigh swivel at the ball joint, which I'm a fan of. I'm not a big fan of the cut for a thigh swivel. I just don't think it's accurate. Moving down, we got this these knives. They are sculpted on. They're permanent, and they're pegged in. It's a separate piece that's glued in, and then the buckles and the straps are all painted. The knee is on a ball hinge, and it gets you way past 90 degrees, well sculpted. Coming down, all the buckles in metallic gray over here, and then the same over there. And the feet aren't even reverse molds, because you got the spikes here and the spikes there, which is identical, but you have the spur on this side, and then you got like the little jingle bell on that side. So that's very nice, and they come down to another ball hinge, getting you a swivel on both sides, as well as the tilt, so that you can get your tilt and rocker with no problem. You just have to finagle it. And then you have a toe hinge at the bottom, which isn't extreme, but gets you just enough. The paint is pretty much flawless aside from those two things. It's really fantastic. Like, I don't, it's hard for me to say that a toy is perfect, but it's hard to find a flaw in this unit. Alright, I gotta find something to nitpick about. I'm the guy that hates everything. That's what people say. I hate everything. I'm never happy. I nitpick. I gotta find accessories. No, they're pretty good. Articulation's good. Paint's good. Sculpt's good. You win this round, Figuarts. There's a size comparison with the Injustice Joker, and I would say that's pretty much perfect. It doesn't get much better than that. They're two great figures. They look great next to each other, and their size is spot on. So what can I say? I wish that the straps on the hammer were painted. I wish that the kind of the tolerance engineering-wise was a little bit roomier between the gripping hands for the hammer and the hammer itself. And that's about all I got to say negative about this figure. The paint is amazing. I don't think I mentioned like the Joker face on her chest there, like on the shirt, but it's spot on. The sculpt is amazing. The character is coming through the sculpt. It has all sorts of like nuance and personality within it. The accessories are fantastic. They're well thought out. They're appropriate for the character. They're appropriate for the game. She's fun. She's posable. She's painted well. She's sculpted well. She's molded well. She looks fantastic next to the other characters in her line. I can't recommend this figure enough. Like, if you're a Harley fan, if you're an Injustice fan, if you're a DC fan, if you're a Figuarts fan, if you're a Batman fan, like, please do not let this figure pass you by this year. Please do not. And if you do, don't say I didn't tell you. This thing is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.